Hello everybody, happy Friday. Hope everybody's had a good week so far and ready to do a little karate tonight. We're going to continue with some footwork drills and refresh what we've gone over in the last week. And then we'll see where we go from there. I've got some ideas, but we'll have to see how time goes and what I think everybody can handle. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Yoik. Ski. Show it. Read. Yoik. Ski. What guy in the read? All right. I'm not going to hit you too hard with exercises today. Okay. Start with a few jumping jacks. Just a few. All right. Not going fast. Just trying to get everything limbered up. And again. Ich, die, san, chi, go, roku, sit, hat, ku, ju, ich, die, san, chi, go, roku, sit, hat, ku, ju, ich, die, san, chi, go, roku, sit, hat, ku, ju, ich, knee, sun, she, go, rope, siege, hatch, coo, chew, joy. Ain't not too many. All right. Excuse me just a moment. Grace is wanting to move around today. All right. Start with warming up the hips today. Hands on your hips. Just rotate around. Or SpongeBob would say, bring it all the way around town. And the other direction. All right. Hands on your knees. Feet again about shoulder width apart. Just rotate them around. Around, other direction. All right. Pick up one leg. Try to keep your knee about waist high. Circle your ankle. If you do this, it makes things a lot harder. Keep them here. Keep them here. Other direction on the foot. And down. Broke my own concentration. Make sure you keep your knee bent slightly when you're doing this. If you try to lock your leg, much harder to keep your balance. All right, up. Rotate. Other direction. And down. Just keeping it simple. All right, go ahead and get about shoulder width apart. And bring one leg over. Then we're going to do the other leg. All right, so each knee, each knee, each knee, knee, each Alright, the idea is to get your knee up as high as possible, working on that rotation of the hip joint. Now, as you saw me do, we're going to do it the other direction. Alright, so it'll be 1, 2. Instead of across this way, it's outside the in. Always try to land back about shoulder width apart. Don't land here or get too wide. So, each knee, each knee, each knee, each knee, each knee. All right. I'm not trying to kill anybody, especially myself. I hope these do not get picked up real well by the microphone. But I haven't been running AC or heat in here since nobody's here. And it's a little stuffy, so hopefully the fans won't bother anybody too much. And that may keep me from passing out. Alright. So, let's work your head around. Other direction. Back the other way. And the other direction. Alright. Arms out. Just nice, medium-sized circles. Not trying to kill anybody, especially me. Other direction. Alright, and just shake it up around a little bit. Alright. Pull one arm across. And pull the other arm across. And back to the first. And to the second. Alright. Again, shake it out a little bit. Put one hand behind your back. Pull it across. Switch hands. Pull it the other way. Switch hands. Pull it back the first way. And switch hands. And pull it the second way. Alright. One hand up, grab the elbow, pull it across. Gently, not trying to pull it out of socket. And switch. We're only going to do one of these. Alright, if you need to, straighten the uniform and belt or shorts, t-shirt, whatever your preferred method of working out in. I highly recommend that you put your uniform and belt on for these little sessions because it tends to get you more in that karate frame of mind. But I find that it helps me. But then I'm also pretty much always in that karate frame of mind. I like to try things on my friends, and nobody comes to see me anymore. I guess I can't blame them. The pain level got too great for some. All right, anyway, and I don't know if you're watching this, Ryan, but you live a half a block from me, at least part of the time. You can come see me anytime. I have a 6-foot stick I can beat on you with. Just saying. All right, continue warming up. Spread your legs, not maximum stretch, just a good stretch. And one hand on hip, the other hand like you're making a teapot. And switch. And switch. And switch. And up. All right. So you can go a little further there. Bend over at the waist. If you have to, support yourself with your hands. If not, just let them lay there. Let your weight pull you forward. Walk yourself forward. Again, we shouldn't be a maximum stretch. And walking back. Back to the center. Now, go down as far as you can. Hold it there. Relax. And walk it in and all the way down, please. Legs straight out in front of you. Reach out. Grab your toes. Pull yourself forward. And relax. And down. And relax. Bring the legs in, butterfly position, please. And down. And relax. Make sure they're good and tight in. And down. And relax. Bring your legs out into a nice wide split, as wide as you can get them. Both legs or hands over to one leg. Pull yourself down. And up. Other side. And up. Water, either by pushing out or leaving one foot where it is and letting the other slide as you push forward. Or Forcing it nice and wide. Both hands over to the first side. Pull down. Quit whining, Evan. And relax. And the other side. And up. And out to the middle. Hold it there. And relax. Bring both legs in. And stand up, please. Alright. Out just a little bit. Straighten uniform and gi is needed. Or uniform and belt is needed. Alright. Now, I'm going to do this facing you, but we're going to do Taikyoku Shodan, low and slow. Just to get warmed up, work on the legs. If you have room, do the full kata, such as, let me start here where everybody can see. Normal stance would be here. We want to go here. And then step forward. Here. Try not to come up between steps. That's the hard part. And then here and down. If you don't have room to do that, do it just like we did in the box. Start out here. Nice and long, step back, and punch. Notice, I did not come up. I'm here, knees are bent. Not ideal, get your head moving a little bit, but if you don't have room, you don't have room. I am going to do the full version. And hopefully, I'm starting back far enough that I'll stay in camera at least most of the time. One of these days, I may have a camera operator with a tripod and get fancy. But right now, it's an old cell phone. All right. Yoy. You're going to start with your left hand, left leg. Front stand down block. Remember, go longer than you think you should. This is just a stretch and a warm-up exercise. Itch. Step punch. Knee. 180-degree turn. Turning to your right with your back moving first. Itch. Step punch. Knee. Now, turning to your left. Front hand, front leg move. Itch. Step punch. Knee. Step punch. Step punch. Kiai. Yep. Now from here, back arm, back leg move. Remember, don't come up. Keep leg bent. Itch. Step punch. Knee. I know I'm out of frame. Turning 180 degrees like we did on the other side. Front hand, front leg move. Itch. And I know that is not a proper turn, but that's the best way to do it. Doing the long stance. 90-degree turn. Left hand, left leg. Front stance down block. Hitch. Step punch. Knee. Step punch. Sign. Step punch DI. G. Hit. Here's that funny turn using back arm, back leg. Front stance down block. Hitch. Step punch. Knee. Front hand, front leg move, front stance down block. Hitch. Step punch. Knee. And joy. All right. That should have everybody's legs going a little bit. Excuse me. All right. Now, as I promised, we're going to review what we've gone over in the last week, and then we're going to add to it a little bit. So, class is probably going to be a little longer tonight, but that's all right. You're getting more for your money. By the way, those of you that have some money in PayPal, domo arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much. Fighting stance. Today we're going to use a weight because it's the most handy thing. Get it right here. All right. So I want to go around the weight. Punches coming in. I'm assuming in this case it is somebody standing here throwing a right-hand punch. Notice I'm right where the weight is. All right. That's key. Weight's not moving any more than Bob does. So we have to assume this is where the attack is coming. So I'm here where I'm fighting Bob. Bob comes in, or weight comes in to punch me in this big old nose, to punch me in this big old belly. I'm going to lure him in. He's going to punch me in this big old belly. He comes in. Jab. As I step back, just to stop his momentum, push his technique to the side, step in, punch to his center line. This keeps me on the outside of his technique. He would be here. Let me get Bob. Should have left Bob out earlier. All right. Bob in sequence. No, Bob is not in the camera. All right. Bob. Wait. All right. Bob steps in with the right punch. I move to where I'm on the outside of him. Outside of the danger. Here, he's only got a few techniques that he can use on me. Here, well, I've got all of this, so does he. And he's got all of his techniques that he can use. I want to have him turned so I have the advantage. I can use all my weapons, but he can't. Sometimes you can just turn them. And that hits him here. Sometimes you can't. So, we're here. He comes in. I stop his momentum, move the punch. Now, same thing. Only this time, he's a lefty. He comes in with that nice punch. I stop him here, move, and step back in and punch. First drills we worked on. Alright, just an example. Now, we're here. Get your mark, your tube, your weight, your cup, your wet spot, whatever you're using. Right now we're just going to work on the footwork. Remember, I'm in a fighting stance, short, ready to go. Step back, step over, over, up. Step back, same foot over, other foot over, step up. Back, over, over, up. Back, over, over, up. Alright. Now we're going to add one punch to it. Back, over, over, step punch. Nice and simple, using same side. Back, over, over, punch. Back, over, over, punch. Back, over, over, punch. Ha! Kind of like a dance. Dance of death. Or dance of pain. Now, notice, I'm not facing here. My opponent would be here. This is where I am punching to. Alright. That's the basics. We're going to do that 10 times, going both ways. All one count. So what I'll say or see is, if you send me video, or what you will see, your front leg is bent. So it will be, watch, each. I added a punch, sorry. 2, 3, 5, 4. That's 2 for each side. So we're going to count to 20. Well, we'll count to 10 twice. Because my Japanese is, well, I can do 20. It's easier just to do 10 twice. So, all one move. Each. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Ichi. Hachi. 2. 2. Ich. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Ro. Siege. Hatch. 2. 2. And your way. Alright. First drill we did. Excuse me. As a little meme I saw on Facebook and shared for those of you that actually have me friended on my personal page. Little baby, back over his shoulder. If you have COVID-19, another baby sitting there, his eyes all droop. Says, no, Pollen 2020. Yeah. Pollen 2020. Oh, I understand. All right. Now that everybody's breathed for a moment, we're going to add the second punch to it, which is actually the first punch. It moves the same time your front foot comes back. It's what stops the momentum. I'm here, he's coming in. I'm like going, whoa, stop, no. Do it. Probably not going to stop him completely. I'm not Muhammad Ali. I can't knock somebody out with a jab going backwards. Or at least I never have. Now, so I'm just wanting to stop his momentum so I can get around him. So, 1, and punch. Again, from the same side. He's coming in. I stop him as my foot comes back. 1, this hand is ready. Push as I slide over and punch to the stomach or to the head, whatever would be open. In this case, I stopped him with a punch to the head. I'm here. Oh, that's probably going to draw at least one hand up as he's going, and stops his punch, hopefully. If not, it doesn't matter because I'm getting out of the way. I'm going around it and I'm punching in. All right. Again, we're going to do this 10 times because I want to move on. So, itch, over, punch. Knee, punch back, over, punch. Remember, the easiest thing to keep track of in this, whatever leg is moving, that hand is the one that is doing the technique. High, knee, 1, 2, 3, push, and over. Sun, she, go. All right. Now, what happens if I'm standing here like this and he's a lefty? He's punching with this arm. Now, most fights, including our tournaments, don't start here. They start here. Okay, 3, go ahead, fight. Alright? So, most people on the street aren't going to go, I'm going to knock you out, man! No, that is not how it happens. They come up, and they may give you a warning by starting an argument, or they may just step and swing. In this case, our guy stepping and swinging is a lefty. Well, that means he's going to swing from here. But I'm here. Now, I'm not here in this fighting stance, or this fighting stance. Now, I don't know what's coming, but rarely, if I don't know somebody and they're approaching me, yeah, hey, how you doing? Something conveniently keep my hands up without looking like, and I'm not going here, but just one foot's ready. I'm not standing here easy to sweep. I can move from here, but I don't realize that he's a lefty. So let me get up here, my will work, but it puts me right here where I'm in the danger zone, or the tiger's mouth, as they call it. I would much rather be outside. So, variation of our footwork. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, it's a 2 count. We're going to start with your left leg forward because most of us are right-handed. Not all of us, but most of us. fighting stance. All right. Now, footwork only. Let me make sure I have my feet in good focus here. All right. So, hands are up, good fighting stance. Instead of coming and going to my left, as I bring my left foot back, and then I'm stepping out with the other foot. It still gets me offline. I'm here, fighting stance. Or I'm here in a street fighting stance. I'm here. Now I'm facing him. Tournament. I'm fighting here. He comes in with that left punch. I step up. And I step out. Again, keeping in mind where my target would be. Not here, here. He's coming here, he steps with that punch. Oh, stopped him. Yeah! He's not here. I moved. He was coming here. But I moved intentionally where his punch will go by and I can take an angle on him. That is one of the biggest secrets to sparring. Not going straight in. Come in at a little bit of an angle. It's much harder to anticipate. Much harder to block. So, again, left foot forward. We're going to do this 10 times with our left foot forward, and then we're going to do it 10 times with the right foot forward. No punches right now. Just keep your hands up in a fighting stance and watch how mine change. Itch. I'm keeping my front hand up. As I go back, they switch. Alright. Left foot forward again. Just so you have your center space here. Itch, feet together, step out other hand, or other foot. Yeah. Do this handstand. Step out with your hands. And switch back. Sign, back, and up. Remember, you want that angle. And back. She. Angle. Alright, go back. Go. And back. Rope. And back. Siege. And back. Touch. And back. Two. And back. Two. Got it. All right. Right foot forward. So we're going to walk through this nice and slow. Front foot comes back. Left foot steps out at the angle. You do not have to put the punch with it. I'm doing it because I want to. You can. I can't see. Alright, so we'll go back. Right foot comes back, left foot goes up. Make sure you pivot into where your target would be. Start with right foot forward again. Itch. And back. Knee. And back. Son. And back. She. And back. Go. And back. Rope. And back. Teach. And back. Patch. And back. Two. And back. Two. Yeah! Enjoy. that is another variation of our basic footwork. Some ways easier than the first one, some ways not. Don't overcomplicate any of these. Remember, karate's pretty much easy. We just make it hard. We overthink it. We overtry. Let it do the work. Relax. All right. That should do it for tonight. Everybody have a wonderful day. Evan, I just saw the videos. Some of them are coming through on my home video or home computer. Some of them are not. So I'm going to try to watch them as soon as class is over, and I'll give you some feedback. All right, again, thank you very much. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see everybody Monday at 6:30, and hopefully soon they will let me open again. Yoi. Dojo-kun. 1. Seek perfection of character. 1. Be faithful. 1. Endeavor. 1. Respect others. 1. Refrain from violent behavior. Escape. Showman. Read. Yoi. Escape. Kaya. Read. Have a wonderful night. Thank you.